Hello, everybody. Adam Parks here with another episode of 5 Minute Pitch. Today, we're here with Christy Young-Barger to talk with us about licensing from a debt collection standpoint. She's with Cornerstone Support and has a lot of experience in this particular area. How you doing today, Christy?
I'm great, Adam. Thanks for having me today.
Absolutely. So glad to have you on and chatting with us. Well, you know how this particular series works. You've got 5 minutes to tell us all about your products and services. So without further ado, ready, set, go.
Thanks, Adam. I appreciate it. Cornerstone Licensing has been around for 26 years. It started out at a kitchen table and has grown to well over 50 employees who are dedicated to free you from the burden of licensing. Obviously, it's not fun. It's a process, but our expertise allows us to have great relationships with the regulators, great relationships with our clients, and our specialists have tons of knowledge when it comes to these filings. They do them all day, every day. And so they know the little nuances of the state. So they know who to call if there's an issue or a question. So most of their experience is 5+ years, which is really great in this space. We have filed over 500,000 initial filings. Whenever we started, we were solely debt collection. Did that for years. And then as the industry kind of grew and changed, we did as well. Debt buying came around. We do mortgage, lending, money transmitter now. We are members of several trade associations, the RMAI, ACA, the NPLA, the AAPL, and the MSBA. And we are very active in those organizations, always out there learning, meeting people, and trying to make this licensing process as smooth as it can be, even though it's a process.
Sure.
We do everything in house, so it's very important to us that we're a one-stop shop. We want you to be able to pick up the phone, call us, and we can just take you where you need to go. Surety bonds are a big thing that are out there that go along with most of the applications. We created an internal surety company back in 2006 to fill that need for our clients. We also have registered agent connections, background screenings. I know Minnesota has some of those for their collectors. Business formations. If you're just starting out, we can start you from the beginning and take you all the way through that process as well. The BOI that's being required for filing, we're doing a lot of those now. And then, of course, we have insurance as well. Different commercial insurance, E&O, cyber crime, all the different policies that are expected in this industry are ones that we can write through our company. Let's talk about the licensing process. Everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. Everyone's business model is just slightly different. And so we have conversations from the beginning, understand what you're doing. We help identify what licenses are needed through the help of an attorney if it's necessary. There's a lot of nuances in some of these licenses, not quite as much as in debt collection, but in other industries, there's some nuances there that, an interest rate may trigger the need for a specialty license if you're purchasing debt. An asset class like auto, that's going to trigger some additional licensing in a few states. And so our goal is to make sure that you're licensed correctly from the beginning. Obviously, you're going to need to review your business model against your licenses quite often because, as all of you know, things are changing so fast these days in the space that we're in. So it's a constant process of understanding your licensing, understanding what's out there, and then getting additional licensing if that happens to be the case. After we secure your initial license, we also have a renewal program. So you're going to have a specialist that's going to walk you through that as well. Obviously, on the renewal side, it's not as intensive because you're already vetted with the state. And so you're basically just renewing your information. So our renewal program handles that for you. And we guarantee that a deadline is not missed. One of our newest and best features, we've worked on this for many years, it continues to improve every day, is an online portal that we have. Our goal is to help the clients, keep up with everything as easy as possible. Your personal specialist never goes away. You've still got that connection so you can pick up the phone. Sometimes you just need that assurance. So that's there. But our portal is a great feature. So you can kind of jump in. It tells you where you're licensed. It tells you the status of your filings. It tells you the notes. Like, let's say we submitted a license and it's been at the state for 3 weeks. You'll see a note that it's at the state and it went 3 weeks ago.
Mhm.
You can also pull down inventory reports that are often needed for RFPs and different things, getting clients. And then you're able to get your actual license certificates and print those off with just a few clicks.
Mm.
There's some chat functions in there, so you can talk to your specialist. You can look at your bonds. There's just all kinds of great features in the portal, and it just continues to grow. So we are adding to it all the time, trying to make it the best out there, to make, again, this burden of licensing as easy as possible.
Well, I can tell you from a collection standpoint, right? Being able to manage the patchwork of requirements across the various states and having a resource that you can reach out to, whether it be one of your legal resources or just one of your experts, I think goes a long way, as well as does actually managing the relationships with those licensing entities, right? It's one thing to be managing, right? Like you've got a client relationship to manage, but you're also managing those relationships at the individual states, which I'm assuming is helping you to streamline some of the processes as you are going through submitting and following up, or even getting remediations from the state that they require additional information. But just having that back and forth relationship, I would think, would be a very powerful part of the service.
Absolutely, it definitely is. And again, 26 years in the business. I've been here for 19 of those. I'm honored to be able to be here that long. And just the collaboration in the industry, everybody's there to look out for each other. We talk to attorneys all the time. They'll call us, we'll call them. It's just a great industry, and everybody's trying to do the right thing. And so our goal is to make the burden of that licensing as easy as possible.
Well, it sounds like you guys are providing an incredible service and a very needed service across the industry, because licensing is a requirement for most of the organizations in the space. And understanding which licenses they need, the different state patchworks, even the local municipalities that are requiring licenses, and how that is rapidly changing. I think it's great to have an organization and some people like yourself with their finger on the pulse of what's changing, so that we can stay out in front of some of the challenges that come from a regulatory standpoint.
Absolutely. We're honored to be doing it.
Well, we really do appreciate you coming on and having a chat with me today, Christy. This is incredible information. I look forward to sharing this with the whole industry. I hope more people reach out to you and to the Cornerstone Licensing team to continue this discussion and to explore the opportunities of simplifying their licensing process working with Cornerstone.
Thank you, Adam. I appreciate you.
And thank you, everybody, for watching today. We really do appreciate your time and attention. We'll see y'all again soon. Bye, everybody.